So Black Ops 6 has been out for about a week now, and I've been playing pretty consistently throughout the week. And I want to give my thoughts on the game and the Game Pass model and all that stuff that's going on. So not only is it going to be my thoughts on the game itself, but my thoughts of it going to Game Pass. Now, I've been playing this game on PC for the past week, so I don't want to get into the whole console war nonsense. If you want to spend $70 on the game on PlayStation 5 or PC, then that's your right. Like, you have the right to pay $70 full price for the game. But for me, it wasn't really the smartest thing to do. Now, I have not played a Call of Duty game since Call of Duty Cold War. That was the last one I played. I actually fell off of playing Call of Duty because I didn't want to spend $70 every single year to play Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is one of those games for me that I play for like a month and then I move on to something else. It isn't a game that I play throughout the entire year. If you are someone who plays Call of Duty all year long, then yeah, it makes sense to buy the game. But Call of Duty for me is a lot like sports games, where I would just play it for a couple like weeks, a month, and whatever, and that's it. And then every year there's another model. Like, there's another Madden, there's another NBA 2K, and at some point you're just like, why am I keep paying full price for these games? Within a 12-month period, it's going to be completely obsolete. So Cold War was the last one I bought, and that was because that was the first one on the new gen consoles, the PS5 and Xbox Series X. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even bought that. And I just played that for like a month, and I can't even tell you the last time I fired up Cold War. So I wasn't going to play Black Ops 6 until it was actually going to be on Game Pass. And I was like, okay, let's give it a try. And I'm really glad that I did, because I am enjoying the game. I am playing with my friends that I have not played with in like 10 years, because we all have Game Pass. It's much easier when all your friends all have the same subscription service, because you all have the same library and access to the same game. Whereas maybe in the past, I'm like, hey, yo, do you want to play this game? And my friend's like, I don't have $70. Maybe payday, I'll get it. I don't know yet. It's like $70 is a lot. And that's like a hard ask for a lot of people. Call of Duty, like, I wanted to play Modern Warfare 2 and the Modern Warfare 3 remake. I just didn't want to drop $70 for it. Now Modern Warfare 3 is on Game Pass, and I might give it a shot some other time. But a lot of people are like bashing the Game Pass model, and look, it's not for everybody. But what I like about the Game Pass model is that it gives you more option as the consumer. It is more consumer friendly. You shouldn't care if Game Pass is liable for the company or not. You shouldn't care what a multi-trillion-dollar company is making. Are they taking a loss for it? Is it bad for business? That's not our problem as consumers. Our thing of consumers is to play the game and try to get the game as cheap as possible. A lot of times there are games that I want to play, and I'm like, you know what? I'll wait for a sale because I don't want to pay full price for this game. As I've been getting older and I have more responsibilities and more bills that I need to take care of in my personal life, I buy less and less games throughout the year. I used to hit up every new release. Now, I think this year, maybe I bought 3 new release games: Sparking Zero, Stellar Blade, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Those were the only 3 games that I paid full price for on day one, because I was really looking forward to those games. A lot of times I wait for a sale. I wait for a Steam sale. I wait for PlayStation to put it on sale. I wait for it to go on PlayStation Plus. I wait for Game Pass. You know, I need more options as a consumer. So this whole thing about, Game Pass is bad for the business, well, I disagree. I think it's great for the consumer. Whether it helps Microsoft or the video game industry, I don't know. Like, it could be the Netflix before Netflix. We're not sure yet. But I think for people just to come out and automatically bash Game Pass, I think that's wrong, because I think it's given consumers a lot more options. And with the economy today, it's very, very expensive. We live in a world where PlayStation just announced a $700 Pro console. That's insane. It's going to be like almost $800 if you get the disc drive. That's not including taxes. So to have options like Game Pass, it's just a better way to go about things, in my opinion. If it wasn't for Game Pass, I wouldn't play through this game. So I've talked a lot about the model and whether I feel like it's a good thing or bad thing that it was on Game Pass. Let's talk about the actual game. Am I enjoying the game? Yes. But if you want me to be honest with you, it pretty much feels the same every year. It's just like a sports game. You're basically getting the same thing. You know what you're going to get. And that's up to you if you want to spend the money to get it. So when it comes to talking about the game, I can't really go into like the nitty gritty, like, oh man, this is so great, like this is different, this is different. It's like I haven't picked up a Call of Duty game in like 3 to 4 years. I picked this up, and guess what? I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty again. It's not like it's a massive change. I just spent a little bit of time playing through the campaign, and I really love what I'm playing with that. Like it feels like this over the top blockbuster summer movie that's directed by Michael Bay, which I'm really enjoying. I like playing these games because they're senseless, mindless fun. I really spend most of my time playing the online multiplayer. That's where I spend most of my time. I play with my friends, I stream. So if you guys want to check out my streams, be sure to check out my streams on Twitch at Mr. Storms Inc. I will have the link in the description box below. So that's Mr. Storms Inc. over on Twitch. So be sure to check that out if you're watching this video. Please hit the follow because that I would very much appreciate it. But yeah, the multiplayer is where I live in this game. I play the multiplayer. I don't really go into zombies. I don't play the campaign all that much. I played through this campaign, or at least I started up this campaign because I heard a lot of really good things about it. And I'm only in like the second or third mission, and I think it's phenomenal from what I'm playing. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm playing it on PC, and I'm using the PC Game Pass. Like I said before, $70, $11.99. I'm gonna go with $11.99 cotton, $11.99 cotton. But I do not fault anybody if they want to pay full price for the game. It depends how you are going to get. Like, are you going to use the product? If you want to use the product, then go ahead. I know after a month I won't be playing the game. So, kind of in closing here, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is pretty much what I thought it was going to be. It's a Call of Duty game. I've been playing Call of Duty games for years upon years. I like the fact that it has a lot of access to players. It's breaking all types of numbers. It's like one of the highest played games, if not the highest played game. It's selling a lot of copies on PlayStation, selling a lot of copies on PC and Xbox, including the Game Pass. It did not bite Microsoft in the butt like a lot of people thought it was going to by sticking it on Game Pass. And I just think it's doing a phenomenal job. And I'm having fun playing with my friends. Friends I have not played with in many years, and that's a great thing for me. Like I'm glad that I am able to play with my friends because that's what these games are about. It's about the community, and it's fun. It's just great. So overall, I'm enjoying the game. I haven't run into any issues, me personally, but I am a very casual person. I'm not someone that's going to go into the deep, the deep depths and corners of Call of Duty and what's right and what's wrong. And it also helps that it's been a few years since I played the game. Like, if I would play this year after year, I would probably be one of those guys that's like, oh my God, same thing, just a different skin, blah, blah, blah. But since this is the first one I played since Cold War, I'm just having a fun time playing it. And that's really all I ask for, just to sit there and play it. And I think, again, the Game Pass model, it saves me in this aspect. I am more inclined to pay a low entry point to play the game than I am to drop $70. Because if it was $70, I'd be like, I would just wait. So Call of Duty Black Ops 6, having a blast playing it. Have you guys been playing it? Please do me a favor. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to the channel. I would appreciate that. That means a lot. And once again, you guys can go check out my Twitch channel at Mr. Storms Inc. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and thank you for watching.